channel. My name is Dea and I'm your travel nurse and diabetes advocate. Basically, I just want to talk about life and what it feels like growing up as a poor child. Well, I'm the eldest of 5 and I'm Filipino, as you know. I grew up in a ghetto and I love them. I love the people that I grew up in, and I am proud of being a squatter girl. And I just want to share to you how it feels like when I was a child and when I was growing up as a youngster. And to be honest with you, I have no shame when I was a kid, because I want to basically live like my friends who are middle class and rich. I want their clothes, I want their lifestyle and everything like that. So when to do that, what I did is I basically borrowed clothes from my friends and not return it, and return it maybe after about few months, and then it really makes you will lose a lot of friends because of that. And I remember one of my friends was really upset to me that she don't want to talk to me anymore because I did not return her jeans, because I want that jeans and I want to feel good with it. And I think that is a bit of I was greedy and jealous. And I think it is normal for a person that have that, like especially young, you know, like if you're 14, 15, 16, you tend to have that, especially if you're growing up in a poorer family, and then you don't have much of material stuff, and because of the influence of fashion and media and all that kind of stuff, you want to be like those kind of stuff. And yeah, I was like that, and I end up having a reputation of borrowing things and not returning it. So because I was that, and people, well, friends of mine will never let me borrow anything because I'm like that. And now that I'm older, and now that I earn money, and when I was in Manila, I've earned my own money, and I was independent, and I was like thinking, you know, what I did before when I was young is a bit silly, and it's a bit shameful. And I think when you were young, you don't really think about that kind of stuff. You don't really think about the consequences of losing your friends and getting a bad reputation, because people will think you're a thief as well. And then now that I'm in the UK, and even when I was in Dubai, I can afford to buy my own clothes, and that is a very liberating feeling, that nobody can stop you to buy anything because you earn your own money. And because of that thought, I tend to buy a lot of stuff, like clothes and handbags and wallets that even like I don't have anything to put in it, but because it looks good, I bought it. And I have loads of shoes and loads of handbags, all the kind of makeup. I'm addicted to makeup, even though I don't really good in doing makeup, but I just like the look of it, because it was also influenced with the people you hang out with and all that kind of stuff. And so when I was in the UK, I earned more good money, and then because I still I don't have a grasp of being with all the money that you earn, and also the independence. When you are independent, you have to also realize that you have responsibilities, and end up not paying like not my mortgage, but my bills, you know what I mean, like because mortgage you have to pay it, because or else you'll be homeless. But I end up like not. I buy my material fantasies first before I really pay for the right things like bills, food, and my responsibility to Philippines. Sometimes I kind of like give a little to my family, and because I want to buy that lipstick or that eyeshadow from Dior, or that a lipstick from Burberry. And I was like that. And since doing travel nursing, I realized that, you know what, I don't really need all those material things. But you have to be realistic. If you become minimalist, it doesn't mean that you don't need, or you must not put makeup on, so that you don't need, well, it's a choice. But I want to feel and still look good. But maybe what I normally do now, before I have like 10, 12 pieces of powders, different types of powders, have the same color but different brands. And we are not talking just a simple makeup revolution or that cheap type of MOA, you know what I mean? We're not talking about that type of powders. We're talking about Dior, YSL, Chanel, and all those kind high-end brands makeup, Bare Minerals, Benefit, Estee Lauder, Clinique, and all that kind of those big brands. Those are the things that I buy. And also I have about 200 something pairs of shoes. Who needs that? And I have to have a space to put it nicely, because if you put the shoes like really close, it ruins the beauty of the shoes. It ruins the leather. It ruins the whatever put that in the shoe. So I need to buy, and then I need to buy storage for it. And then I end up like before I have a full double bedroom wardrobe, like a walk-in wardrobe. Now the kids are growing. I have to create a small wardrobe for me, a walk-in wardrobe for me, because of my stuff. And yeah, so I think that we still not being a minimalist. It doesn't mean that you have to be deprive yourself of things that makes you feel happy, because at the end of the day, you need to have your confidence to do what you are doing, to present yourself to people. Because makeup, you stop doing your hair. Instead of before, I go to the salon to have my hair done and shampooed because I can't be asked to shampoo, or I just like to feel the feeling of other people's hands like doing it to my hair, because that was like the lifestyle that I saw when I was in Dubai, and that's I live in when I was Dubai, and have manicured nails and all that. But because I'm a nurse now, manicure is no, you're not allowed to have manicures on. And yeah, and you don't need all that. But I have to say that if you are minimalist, it is a choice. So you can either be a minimalist and just have the basic, no makeup, no hair done, and just live the way you want it to live. Good for you. But I cannot be a minimalist like that. I still want to look good. I still want to feel good, so that I can still do because the job that I'm in, I have to feel good so that I can share that goodness to other people, because I'm dealing with people all the time. Because if I see myself no makeup or look very, very tired and all that, it will show, and I will transfer that negative energy because of my kind of emotion to other people, especially to my patients. So it's better to live minimalist way, but be very realistic. Now, living the way I am, I'm going to show you in my next video what are the things that I have, and I'm hoping that this minimalist accidental lifestyle can be maintained, and hopefully I can maintain it, and I will not get into temptations, and hopefully whatever I've earned and saved for being a minimalist there will be a positive and long-term benefit of it. So I'm hoping that to keep this lifestyle as being minimalist, and I hope that one day my husband and I will retire at the age of 60, and hopefully by that time we'll be able to spend time together before we get out of this world. So hope that you learned something about it. So it is not wrong to be greedy and to want things that you fancy, but learn something about the negative effect of it, and be nice and try to return the things that you borrow, so that people will lend you again. Because if you don't borrow what's been lent to you, you will have a bad record, and it is not nice. And believe me, I have that side effect, and it took a while for it to be cured. It took a while for people to realize that I was acted on impulse because I was only young. Now that I'm older, now I'm wiser, and I'm earning my own money, it took a while for me to realize that material things are not really necessary in life. It makes a little bit of partial happiness, but doesn't really gives you a long-term benefit. And you take good care of everybody. And that's my 2019 life update. You take good care, and bye-bye.